retail left on your shelf
1,200.
is
1,200.
1200. Yeah, it's 1200. I'm sorry, this is where the 600 is now. Okay, 1200 left on your shelf. So
So
we're
that's
building.
after 2 shows.
What?
After 2 shows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Then you take the $600 that you got from selling product and you place another $600 wholesale order, which has a retail value. That one order has a retail value of $1,200. You sell 600, and left on your shelf you have, or on your shelf now, you have $1,800 in retail value of product. You following? All right, we got 600 in cash here. We're placing another wholesale order for 600. Retail value is 1,200. Sell 600. And what's left on your shelf is 2,400 retail. And then you take the cash and you do another 600. The retail value of that is 1,200. Sell 600, and you now have $3,000 retail value of product on your shelf. You take the cash, place a $600 order. Retail value of that order is $1,200. You sell 600, and you now have 3,600 retail on your shelf. Are you on profit basis?
No. Next party.
You're halfway.
Yeah, halfway Sunday.
You're halfway.
And this is per week.
This is per
2
whenever
weeks.
you sell
Okay.
the 600.
Gotcha.
Okay. This goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about 10 to 12 times. 600 wholesale with every time you sell without taking profit to build that business base. Then you can take your profit instead of putting it into to product. But it has got to go into product and build up to a business base. Now, what if you started with a $1,200 wholesale order?
You'd do it in 6.
Where would you be on this step?
We'll be done.
You'd be here.
You'd be 48, so you'd be double that.
That's
Oh, no, wait, that's for
24.
the first, yeah.
Look at the step show. You skip by doing a 1,200. If you did an 1,800, you're here. If you did a 2,400, you're 2 steps beyond here. If you did a 3, you're 2 steps beyond that. Or you did a 36 and you're home. You got it. So do you see the value of the highest you can go, the fewer steps you have to take to get your business up and running with enough product to really move it? Okay, now you've got the money or you've got the inventory, you're taking profit. You need to separate your profit from your reorder account and do it every time you hold a show, or whenever within a week before you spend any money. Okay, you need to separate the money. Now, let's say you go out and you hold a $400 show. Okay. Your
Go.
wholesale cost of that $400.
Have a wonderful night.
It's great to see. Okay, The wholesale cost of that $400 is
200.
$200. Your hostess gets hostess credit. Let's say she had 2 or more bookings, so she is going to get $80 in free product. Okay. What is your wholesale cost of that?
40.
40. Okay, not cutting sales tax, anything in here, okay? So the total value of product that went out, the total retail value of product that went out at that show is $480. That's your show sales. Not this, this, 480. Divide 480 by 2, which is 240. That's half of the 200, because you had 480 go out the door that day. Okay? That 240 or 480 cost you $240. Got it? Okay, and so out of 400, got 400 in cash, minus 240, gives you a base profit of
160.
160. Does that make sense? Okay, we've covered the hostess credit, everything like that. I don't do 40%. I want my full 50% if I have my full 50%. And so this, I had a hostess credit I had to pay out. Okay, so I did that. Okay, that's 160 profit. Into my realtor account goes 240.
Do you understand reorder account? Okay.
You separate the money, your profit, your reorder account. Don't ever put them together. So you keep your profit and you save to reorder. So every time you have $600 in the reorder account, you order.
Okay.
That's when you order. Got 600, I order. In the reorder account, not just total money, in the reorder account. Okay? Now, let's talk about financing it, paying it off. When I started, they said you always use OPM. You never use your own money. It's other people's money, always, to start a business. Well, at that time, there was no credit card thing. So we went to the bank and got a loan. So how we've switched that now in the new day and age is when you start a business, you get a empty 0% credit card. Empty 0% credit card. Then you place your order that you choose off of that credit card. If it's a full inventory, you're done. You're done using that card. You do not use that card for reorder. It's like a bank loan. It's done. Cut it up. It's gone. And all you do with that account is pay back. Nothing else comes out of that baby. Okay? Gotta keep that separate. Then you maybe will have a Mary Kay credit card for when you place your orders, or another credit card for when you place your orders, or a debit card for when you place your orders. But that inventory setup money, that source has disappeared.
That's really good advice, Mary.
Gone. So now, when you place your order out of your reorder account, You've got the money there. You don't take the money from any other source. And you just, $600 in there, $600 order. And it's that simple. Now, to pay back your credit card, thank God we're at 0%. Some people think I'm going to pay that off as quick as possible so I don't have any debt. That's probably good if you bought a TV, but it's not good in business. You don't want that, all that money going into paying that off. That's not how you run a business. You need to keep profit, and you need to put payment into that. If you pay that thing off right away, you know what that did for your credit rating? Nothing. Absolutely nothing. They have got to see you make a payment on time over an extended period of time to build a credit rating. Paying it off fast hurts you in some ways, probably in 2 ways. Don't do that. You're a businesswoman, okay? So I took the least amount of money it took, or I set up, when we had bank loans, I said, I'll pay you $100 a month. Set it up for $100 a month because I wanted the rest of the money. And I needed money. So let's say that I made a profit of $320 a month or a week because I did those shows. What does that come to for a month? 320 times 4.
1280.
$1,280 I made, and I'm going to give that credit card $150. The rest is mine.
That's good. That's good profit.
The rest is mine. Why would I give that credit card $1,200 if it's hurting me? No way. And then so I would have, let's say $1,200 that I earned that month that I can use for bills, for car payments, for a house payment. Have a bill you're responsible for. You must have a bill you're responsible for. And the only way you're going to pay that bill is to earn that money. Okay? Must have a bill. Mine was a house payment. And I knew exactly how much I had to make. You're running a business. And you need to be able to count on your money. People say that when you're in sales, you can't count on your income. How would all of us have lived if that was the truth?
True.
We can't live like that. But the numbers will never lie. If you hold 2 shows a week, you will earn $320 a week average by the time you hit the end of the month. Maybe not that week, but it'll come out that way. You want to hold 2 shows. What do the numbers say? How many do you book? 4. And what do the numbers say? How many people you have to ask to get those 4 bookings?
What, 10? 15, no, 20.
No, I don't think so. I think it's like 12.
12 to have 6.
12 to have, no, wait a minute. No. About 1 out of 3, I think, on booking.
Yeah,
Okay, so you want to have 4 booked. So you ask 12.
okay.
You get 4 booked and 2 hold. It's all mathematical. You just do the numbers. And you're not doing a hope and a prayer. Oh, I hope I get this. I hope I get that. You're not going to get it. You're in charge of that stuff coming in.
That's the key word. You're in charge.
You're in charge.
Yep, right there. That's it.
There's skills that you're going to get that if you're brand new, you're going to be really bad at. And that's okay. Okay? Don't worry about that. The biggest skill that you're going to need for this to happen is hostess coaching. And maybe that's number 2. But without the hostess coaching, nothing's happening, you guys. Nothing is happening. It's a miracle if you have a good show. But the first thing, the most important thing that you need to learn and to be good at is booking at your show. The product will either sell itself or you'll get good and sell it. But nothing's going to happen without those bookings at the show. You want 2 bookings at the show. So when you go out and you hold your first show, it's a 0 because you really were bad. And you forgot to coach the hostess. You know, you go home and go, oh my God. But you got 2 bookings. Was that a successful show? Oh my God, yes.
You got bookings.
Huge, because now you got 2 more places to practice this stuff. You go out and you hold your first show and it's $700 and you have no bookings.
It sucked.
Was that a good show? No way, baby. It's a dead end. You are not building a business on that one. Okay, so do you see the sales don't matter? You don't have to know all the details of the product. I have never learned details of the product. Does it feel good? Okay, what more do we need to know? So
Yep.
don't get
right,
stuck
that's right.
in this stuff. What you want to do is get good at booking at that show. If you don't go home with 2 bookings, you're limping. And if you go home with no bookings, you're crawling to that car because you can't even walk. So do you see the priority here?
Yep.
So you go, let's say that you go out and you hold 2 shows from that week. And you book 4 shows for the next week. You're done. You're booked for the next week. You don't have to go out and find anybody else to book. You don't have to get on the phone. You don't have to scrounge. You don't have to do any of that stuff if you're booking at the show. And to really get that set up, I always suggest to people, you guys, let's get good. Let's get new bookings, have you know how to book. Let's have you know how to do this, and let's take 7 days. For God's sake, why drag it out? And so I want you to book 5 shows to be held in 7 days. Now, those shows are easy to book because you say, I've just started a new business. Will you help me out? They're easy bookings, okay? So now we got easy bookings. You don't have to double book to get them. So we got 5 easy bookings. You go to the first show. You are so bad you can't remember a thing. Forgot about booking, and somebody bought an eyebrow pencil. That was my first show.
It was Mary Maid sold $9 her first show.
Yeah. So then you're going, oh my gosh, and you go home and you kind of read more and think about this and try to figure this thing out. Now, if you didn't have those 4 other shows to hold and nothing else booked, what are the chances you're going to book another show?
No, you're not.
Okay? So you got this next one booked, and you go and you remember a little bit more. You're not quite as nervous, and by some miracle, you got a booking. All right, now this is encouraging. This is encouraging. Maybe you sold a skincare. And then you go to the 3rd show. Okay, you're almost experienced. And you do the show. You're feeling more comfortable. You're tweaking a little bit, so like when you do you're good. You forget the referral game for the first 2 shows, so you got that going now on the 3rd show. It's kind of awkward, it's kind of goofy. You don't really feel good about how that all went, but for some magical reason, you got 2 bookings. So what are we up to?
3.
3 bookings 3 shows. Now we go to the 4th, and you're getting a few more things tweaked. You're looking good. You're feeling more confident. You sell 3 people out of 4 a skincare. You book 2. What kind of a show was that?
Amazing.
Unreal. Okay.
Up it a little bit. Yeah.
Now you go hold your 5th show. What kind of confidence do you have?
You're way up here.
What is your self-esteem? Because you've had successes.
Rock star.
What do you expect to sell?
Everything. Skincare.
And yeah, you expect them to buy, for God's sake. Everybody buys from me, right? And everybody needs a second facial. So there's 5 people there. You may sell all 5 of skincare, but you probably at least sell 4. And everybody needs a second facial, but 2 just poop out on you, but you book 3. And so how many bookings have you gotten out of this routine?
8, 6,
No, 8.
8. I must have
She
missed
got
2.
One the
None the first time.
None the first, one
She
the
sold
second,
an eyebrow
2.
pencil. 1, 2, 3.
4.
I thought we were up to 5. I counted.
Could have been many.
Well, you're somewhere
Anyways,
around 10
yes,
bookings.
yes.
All right, I got 10 bookings. Okay, the first few you booked, you forgot about hostess coaching, so they're going to go away. You're getting better as you go along here, but you never have to scrounge for bookings again. Because you mastered it, you can sell product, you can book shows, you are good. And it took you 1 week. And it's going to be a week that upsets your family. Are you willing to do it? Of course you are. Somebody out, the laundry's going to pile up. They're going to eat hot dogs for supper every night. You know? It's going to be a mess at home.
At least it's supper.
And at least it's supper. It's going to be a mess. So what?
He listens to everything.
You're taking 1 week and you're getting good. And you're ensuring your family's financial security in 1 week. 2 weeks, taking 2 weeks, will not do it. You have to do them in closer proximity to take what you've learned from one to put to the other. 1 month. You might as well not. You can have fun, but you're not learning anything. And you're never going to be really good until you pull your act together here and do a whole bunch of them in a short period of time. And you have to do it again because you got it. Out of 5 shows in that week on that example we gave, I think it was at least $1,000 in sales. So you got a big chunk of money, you know.
$500 in a week.
Yeah. And then you take your hostess credit out. So, I don't know, $400 afterwards that you've got for your training week. It's a training week. And you got $400. You're proficient. You know how to do this. You're confident. You've got good self-esteem. And you know you can go anywhere you want in this business. And you took 7 days to make that happen. Okay? That's the key stuff here.
That's great training.
That is
Mary.
great.
So our challenge is
You want to turn that off?